Well, hello out there in YouTube land. It is I, Kim, or Kimberly, Crafty Teacher DIYs, coming at you with, I think this is season 2, episode 3? 4. 3. Because I did February, or you got kind of my, like, whip parade slash, like, hello, I'm back. And then you got March. So that was February, March, and this is April. So season 2, episode 3, I think. If not, well, you'll see below. Anyway, welcome back. This is my update. This chair is outstanding. As you can see, Deuce, he likes it as well. This setup is outstanding as well. I got the TVs hung. I don't think I did that the last time you saw me film. So, like, your girl is, like, super happy. Like, she did some stuff until about, like, April 23rd-ish. And then, like, work decided to be chaotic. And yeah, so I'm to the point where I leave tomorrow for Stitch North, which is super exciting. This is May 2nd, in case you hadn't noticed. For those of you who are new, welcome back, or welcome. I hope you like what you see. I hope you keep coming back. For those of you that are existing and returning, my peeps, I love you. But I thought for a second that I only stitch on one thing. But then I remembered I stitched on something else. So, and I finished that. So I have, like, a quote unquote finish. It's a finish for me, because I'm not gonna touch it again. But and then I have an FFN, but as of April or May 1st, technically April 1st and May 1st, um, the next drop came from Dark Queen. So it's not necessarily an FFN anymore because now I have more to get caught up on. I'm still kind of debating, but I'll talk more about it then. Got a couple of what's in the bags. I got a few things of haul slash a really big thing of haul, but you'll see that in a what's in the box episode that I'm hoping to put out, I don't know, today or tomorrow. So I've got some editing to do. I got a lot of packing to do, so I'm hoping that this one's going to be short and sweet. So let's start with the finish. I don't know. So I am a part of the Pink Squadron in the the first most magnificent Ink Circles round robin. And I will send my project to Trina now that it's finished. So Trina has mine already, which was Forest Flowers. I think I showed that in my first season 2, episode 1. And I get Jasmines. So when I was headed to Steel City Stitchers, I picked up Jasmine's project, but I didn't stitch on it until I got back, and it essentially started it in April. I finished it rather quickly, but she decided to go with Elegant Squid for her Ink Circles round robin. And now I know that these colors are kind of muted. Jasmine did not go muted. She picked this Dinky Dies in Jindabine. Not sure how it's like a purple. And she also chose this Dying for Cross Stitch in Sedona, which is it's like a clay red. So it's super pretty. So I had the working copy. I don't know what fabric it's on, that I can't tell you. But she did send the needle minder. Jasmine, your needle minder is fine. It is safe. It is staying with the project. So yeah, here it is. I Jasmine did this part and I stitched below it. So this is mine. So I have finished my part of Jasmine's first most magnificent Ink Circles round robin piece. And the colors are outstanding. Jasmine did a great job. You did a great job, Jasmine, if you're watching. But there's her needle minder. She did ask for it back. So just to see, Jasmine, it's coming back to you, or at least from me. She'll be able to maybe snag it at Stitch North this weekend. So I don't remember when I started it. And when I finished it, maybe April 2nd, and then probably about April 3rd or 4th. It really doesn't take me too long to do these. The sizes are about 71 by 71 or a little bit around that. But I knocked that one out pretty quick because I really wanted to focus and get a lot of work done on my Dark Queen. Um, the faces came out. I don't know which one I'm going to do yet. Um, but the huge news is, in case you don't remember, oh, I meant to put up a where was it last time? You'll see. It's a lot more complete than it was the first time you saw it last in March here. Because I essentially got her completely caught up with the exception of the face drop because I can't decide on what face I want to do. I need to get a nice big thing behind that so it doesn't show through. But she is beautiful. Oh, and that fabric is turning out exactly right. So this is a 32 count BeStitchMe in the colorway Middle Earth. It is a linen. I think I'm actually going to go with the browns for her skin. Um, that's this May release, where you have the colors of like a light green or a brown, and I think I'm gonna go brown. Um, I don't know if I like the light green on this, but she's looking beautiful. Look at her. Oh my gosh, I love it. But so this is my Dark Queen of the Earth by Autumn Lane Stitchery. Um, Again, I'm gonna wait until I see the crowns that Erin designed before I really probably decide what face I'm gonna go with. But I'll probably decide to go with the brown skins, the skin tones that he gave rather than the green skin tone. So I'll probably start stitching on that. Other than that, I put Miss Cherry Blossom on the Lowry stand. But with everything that was going on at school and at work, I was trying to get a couple of classes done. Um, I never got past putting it on the Lowry stand. So that was my that was my whips. Wow, look, it's super short. I don't even know how short that was, but it was very short. So those are my whips. So what would you like to talk about next? Let's do what's in the bag. I do gotta get some packing done. So we're gonna hightail it through some of this. Okay. So what's in the bag? This is an A&D Creations bag. This I got from a BeStitchMe box. For those of you who are new here and don't already know, I have a problem with Brandy at BeStitchMe's stuff. Like I just buy the world. So she puts out a box, I buy it. And that's just the way it works. So this, I don't know. Ooh, look at the inside of this. Love that fabric. Okay. So, this pattern, I totally blame on the Sunshine Stitchers, Gary, Shelia, the world. It's Winter Quakers, by Rosewood Manor, and at Galleria, I went ahead and I bought the Valdanis. And when you're using the Valdanis, you need to make sure that you use the count that is in the chart. So I pulled from my stash. This is probably one of the first pieces of fabric that I got from Brandy. From one of her boxes. I think it was the ocean box or the winter box, but this is a Gian. Um, and that's a pretty true to color. So I'm hoping that that'll look pretty good. I don't know. I might lighten it up. I don't know. I kind of like the dark, um, kind of wintry vibes. We'll see. We'll see. I might decide to do something else. So I had to figure out a way to keep from showing the same projects over and over again. So I have like a whole system worked out on how to like identify the ones that I've shown you because yeah, there are that many. So that's what's in this bag. I need to mark it so that I know. And I'll probably do that like right after this because I have a Sharpie right there. And a little bit of alcohol will wipe it off. The next bag that I have is, surprise, surprise, a Big Stitch bags. This is one of the Halloween ones because in this one, this is something I got from out of a Brandy box. This is the Haunted Library Sal. So, I have not started on it. I have everything ready to go. So I have the fabric that I chose and like the world of DMC. Um, so in this bag comes a little notions pouch, which had a little thread bed in it. So I truly recommend Big Stitch Bag. She does some amazing work. And then this she kind of had these, but I'm a little bit leery about using the chalkboard one, so I don't know if I'm gonna use it. Anyway, the fabric I decided on is, shocker, Space Rock. Guess what one this came out of? The Space Box by Brandy of BeStitchMe. Oh my goodness, y'all. Yeah, your girl's got a problem. But that's okay. It's a good problem to have. She likes it. This is a 40 count linen. Like I said, I'm a linen or an even weave stitcher. I typically, most of my stash is linen, so that's just the way it is. So that is what Haunted Library is going on. I'm hoping that it's gonna look good. I haven't really done like a good floss toss, and haven't printed out the pattern, obviously. Um, I didn't start it because they had started the Sal, and um yeah, it's just what I didn't want to try to catch up, and for whatever reason, I yeah, I'm just I felt that I had enough whips, I guess. I don't know. I got so many more that I need to start. Kind of ridiculous. Okay, so quote unquote haul. There's a box of stuff that you're gonna see in a video. The In Full Bloom box came from Brandy at BeStitchMe. Surprise! Anyway, so I did a What's in the Box episode that I hope to get edited and put up today or tomorrow so that you'll see this one and you'll see that one. I don't want to smash them together, so you can take your time to watch either one or both or neither. Although, if you're this far into this episode, my guess is you've already watched some of this one. All right. So, let's take a look at my Dinky Dies Silk of the Month pack. I know I opened this and I totally forgot that I had already looked at it. It's just the way this works. So, Major Mitchell is it's actually variegated, has some light purples and some light pinks in it. Maybe right about there is your best. Although it's purple, not kind of like that brown grayish color. This I looked at it and I was like, wow, that looks like Mardi Gras. Guess what? It's because it's called Mardi Gras. That's the name. Yep, that's the name. So, super pretty. Like that one, like those variegation as well. Mango Tango. There you go. Yeah. Look at all those that pink and yellowish. It's a light yellow, but it's yellow. And lastly, Marigold. Sorry, the light's a little bright. But it's a marigold color. That yellowish. So those are my Dinky Dies. Super exciting. I don't remember when this fabric came. I remember opening it. I don't remember what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's right. Y'all are like, I don't put things away until after I've shown y'all, and then I go ahead and put it away. All right, so this is called Eucalyptus Showers, and it's green, not that bluey kind of color. That's not quite right. I don't describe color very well. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know. I'm hoping to maybe see if somebody can help me fix the coloration on this. So there is Eucalyptus Showers. Again, this one is a 40 count linen and it's plain because I don't go anything too fancy. It's a pretty green though. I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with it. I really probably should just destash a lot of this and sell a lot of it. Because I got so much stuff, y'all. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all this fabric. All right, and then lastly, other than my Infill Bloom box, is my BeStitchMe Silk of the Month and Fabric of the Month. And it arrived Saturday? Yesterday? That's not going to show the way it needs to. I think it arrived Saturday. If I'm not mistaken, it arrived Saturday when I was coming back from the science fair. I'll tell you a little bit about that in a little bit. But let's start with the silks. We have Sunfire, which I do have this. I use this in a couple of them. I think I want to use this maybe for the Fox for A Year in the Woods. Sorry, hockey's on, so I keep looking up there. Solar. Yeah. It's an orange yellow. Yeah. Probably a little bit more orange than yellow. April Showers. Yeah, that's pretty true. It is like a teal blue teal kind of color. Forget Me Not, KNOT. Not, but it is a forget me not color. And Mission, and it's a little bit more it's a little bit deeper than what you're seeing there. But yeah, super pretty. Love her silks. Got more to add to the collection now. No one cares about it. All right, so let's take a look at the fabric. All right. This is called Gorgeous Grape. It's much more purple than that. It is purple. Like, I don't know. I can't even get it the right color. Like, that washes it out a little bit, but it is purple. So yeah, it is Gorgeous Grape for sure. Let's see what I got a 36 count this month. So it's really pretty. I enjoy, like I said, there are no regrets when it comes to Michelle, or not Michelle, but Brandy's fabrics. No regrets. So I think that's it for haul. That's it for stitching. That's it for what's in the bag. Life updates. Okay, so let's talk about April really quick. I started off, I got most of my stitching done on my Dark Queen of the Earth, in that chair, which was like amazing. Fell asleep in it probably more times than I can count. Um, but, and it was like the first week of my spring break. I didn't do any stitching pretty much after Steel City Stitchers. I came back, and I hadn't put up the TV, any of those kinds of things. So, I did get all that done, like I said, in the last floss tube, I think. And then, once I got that done, like I lived in that chair. Like no joke, for the entire week. I was in that chair. 24 hours of cross stitch occurred for me in the beginning of April, and it was more like 48 to 72 hours of cross stitch. I stitched and stitched and stitched. It was outstanding. So I started stitching all of those different sections. Um when did I start it? I had to have started after I finished the ink circles, and I think I finished it on like the 23rd of April. Or I got caught up to the point where the next drop had happened, the April drop for the faces, and I'm still a little undecided. Like I said, I'm leaning more towards the wood skin tone than I am like the leaf skin tone, the light green. I don't know. We're still debating. That's still a little bit up in the air. So I have still some decisions to make. Um, so what happened as of like the 23rd that had me like losing my mind and not stitching for anything? So I had been taking these classes that I was, just dragging my feet on. So I spent a good portion of the 23rd doing nothing but getting those classes done. And then following the 23rd, I had like meeting on Tuesday, and following the meeting on Tuesday, I had a meeting on Wednesday, and following the meeting on Wednesday, I had like something to do on Thursday. And then on, the Friday, it was like you're beat, still trying to finish up getting, some of the other things done that you needed to do. So then 24 hours of cross stitch came, and I don't think I put in a stitch. Maybe I did that weekend. Like, it was the weekend before all that started. Um, I don't remember. But then like the following week happened. So progress reports go out tomorrow, which means that like kind of all the assignments and grading needed to be in on like Sunday, which was April 30th. I still had like one piece of my course to do. I didn't get it finished. I'm hoping to get it finished here very soon, but I just wasn't in the right mindset to get it done. So eventually it will get done. The whole thing is with teachers. I'm doing all this coursework in order to change lanes in order to get my quote unquote raise, along with the step that occurs. So I'm hoping to get to Masters plus 45 this year. I already have Masters plus 30 done, as of like this last course that I took. And I have like four more. If I finish this one, I'll have four more that I need to take kind of over the summer in order to get it done. So, and the ones that I'm picking, I'm kind of interested in. So, cross our fingers. Okay. Um, so then, I was, like I said, I was dragging my feet all week. And then all of a sudden, the 28th came along, and one of my coworkers in my building is the IJAS. She runs like the IJAS science fair. So Illinois Junior something science fair. I forget what all the little acronyms stand for. But since I'm going to be teaching science and one section of seventh grade math, one section of seventh grade math next year, she was like, "Hey, since you're going to be doing science fair next year, do you kind of want to go?" And I was like, "Sure." So, um, Friday and Saturday was spent kind of chaperoning 12 students, which wasn't bad, to the science fair. The hard part was I get a little bit of motion sick, so I can't like grade on the grade or do any kind of work. So that's like 4.5 hours or close to 5 hours that was just wasted because I didn't get any work done on it. Um, and it's tiring. They're good kids, like love them to pieces. They're all great. It's just you're counting to 12 like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. And then the kicker was we were on a school bus. Yeah, we rode on a school bus. So it was super fun. Loved it. Loved it. Don't recommend it. But we had a good time. The kids did a great job. Got some first, second, and third places, but didn't really get like the special awards, but they did a good job. They held their own. Um, and I know what I, kind of need to look at when it comes to doing science fair next year. So, that was the 28th, and then the 30th came along, and everything my mom touched in the house seemed to, or according to her, seemed to break. So, like right now, we had to get, like Roto-Rooter to come out because our like laundry backed up into our tubs and overflowed the toilets. So that was super fun. They came out Monday. And then let's see what happened after that. Oh, and then for whatever reason, she was doing laundry again, and the dryer is making this horrendous sound. So I'm kind of glad that I'm going to be like getting out of town for a few days. It'll be some peace and quiet for me. I do plan on leaving tomorrow, like right after school for Toronto. I haven't decided if it's since it's a sit day. Technically the students are done at 10:30, so I might be able to leave at like 10:45 if I take a half a sick day. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not yet. One way or another, I should be in Toronto hopefully around hopefully 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, unfortunately. And then that'll give me like all day Thursday to like sleep and do absolutely nothing. Maybe some coursework if I decide to bring my laptop. I don't know if I'm going to. And then at 5 o'clock, we get the Stitch North tattoo, which I'm super excited about. And that's it. I come back on Sunday. So, what do I plan on bringing to Stitch North? I'm going to bring my Dark Queen, just so everybody can see her. I'm going to bring Miss Cherry Blossom. I'm going to bring my Long Dog, Castles in the Air. I'm probably going to see about purchasing Neri's Necessity. I don't know, one of the charts for that I can kit up when I'm there. And then there was one other project that I wanted. Oh, probably Move Forward and Mrs. Claus, because I'm hoping maybe if I get some time, like Thursday maybe, and I start stitching, I can get those two done, or at least almost done. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna bring those, and then that's it. Yay! I'm hoping it's only like 35 to 45 minutes. That's all I've been talking. So if you didn't want to hear, I haven't read any books, so it's not a book. I didn't do any knitting, so no knitting. Where I left it is where it's still at. Maybe I'll bring the knitting and maybe get some of that done on Thursday. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm driving, so I get to take whatever I want. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that if you did enjoy it, you give it a little bit of a like. You maybe do some comments. And I hope that you liked it enough to come back and see me again. All right, everyone. We'll talk to you later. Bye.